Alright, so today is about news or maybe bad news because Fujifilm just released a press release talking about a bug that occurs since May 2021 apparently for the Mac users who are using XE4, XT4, X Pro 3, GFX 100, 100S, sometimes GFX 50R and 50S. And the bug is kind of weird. You won't be able to see more than 4,000 images on your SD card if you are unloading them on a Mac, and it's for Mac users only. So that occurrence is kind of weird in itself, but some say it's 4,096 photos, some say it's 4,000. Nonetheless, it is for sure something because Fujifilm addressed it and they working on a firmware. The problem is if you are a let's say landscape or wildlife or event photographer, people who are shooting a lot of sports photographer who are shooting a lot of images, and if you're storing them all in one folder on your SD card, and if you don't know, Fujifilm allows you to make a different folder and continue to shoot but in a different folder, and that's what you should do if you're a Mac user, because if you're storing more than 4,000 photos, 4,096 photos in the same folder, you won't be able to see them on your computer, on your Mac computer, and that is weird. Like I said, they're working on a firmware update, but there is a for now at least a solution to that. You can split those images in more folders. You can shoot around 1,000 images and create another folder on your SD card and continue shooting, and so on and so forth. It's not very practical to always create folders, and that takes time, but at least there is a solution to that. Again, if you're shooting more than 4,000 photos in the same folder on your XE4, XT4, X Pro 3, GFX 100, 100S, I believe, and some firmwares on the 50R and 50S, you will have this problem when you're trying to unload the photos on a Mac computer. I think that this was discovered around May 2021 and users were talking about it, but Fujifilm waited that much, almost a year, to address it, and it's probably because they wanted to have the exact occurrence and what's happening. I'm not sure what's going on, but it, in my opinion, it's a bit too long to wait for such an ugly bug, especially for those who are shooting sports and wildlife, when there are thousands and thousands of photos stored on the SD card, to not be able to go back home and see the photos and maybe find a solution, either split them in folders, because I believe that people already thought about that, or find a Windows computer and be able to unload it. That's not great, and I blame Fujifilm for that. They should have come up with something earlier, but at least they're working on it right now. So again, it's only for Mac users, and if you are not a Mac user, that won't occur to you. So yeah, that is pretty much it. And the solution is to create more folders, split the images that you're shooting in those folders, and then you won't have any kind of issues as long as the folders don't contain more than 4,000 images when you're unloading them on your Mac computer. So that's it for today. I just wanted to let you know about this bug and the fact that is in development. The firmware update is in development and it's gonna be fixed hopefully soon. And stay focused, my friends. I will definitely see you in a bit. So today we're talking about bugs. Alright, so today we're talking about bugs and Fujifilm. Right, so today we're talking a bug that has been released